Oh, well, hello there. You guys just caught me kind of in some downtime, relaxing with my Naperville Bears official glass. But I guess now that I have your attention, we might as well start with the 2016 Naperville Bears lottery. Wow, please, don't let me be rude. Let's get this started. You guys caught me off guard. I wasn't prepared for this at all. Well, anyway, I guess now that we're here, let's kind of go over the usual process here. So, for this year, we will begin spinning the division wheel for the East, West, and the Central divisions. Now, here on my just roughly sketched sheet here, we have a ranking list of the order of last year's ranking, starting with myself at number 1, the champion, Colin number 2, the not champion, Greg 3, Shamik 4, Eric 5, Keller 6, Keith 7, Matthew Swoboda at 8, T at 9, Magic at 10, Joe, who will be handing out beverages at 11, and Clark bringing up the rear like every year. Oh, that's good. Anyway, so remember these numbers. Very, very important. Okay? So, first up is myself. So, without further ado, I will be in the West. Welcome to the West, Kevin. Oh. So, I am in the West Division. Colin, you're up next. Colin, you are also in the West. Oh, next up is Greg. Let me make sure this is going to work correctly for Greg. Greg, you're up next. Greg, you're in the East. Welcome to the East, Greg. And again, when we have 4 members in one division, the division will be closed off. Next up is Shamik. Shamik? The East for Shamik. Eric, you're on the wheel. Eric in the West! Oh man, the stories that will be told. All right, next up, Matthew Keller. And Matthew Keller, it looks like he's in the East. Matthew Keller is in the East. Next up, Keith Brown. And Keith rounds out the West. From now on, we will have no more members in the West Division. Next up, Matthew Swoboda. I'm losing toothpicks here. Matthew Swoboda, you are in the East. We only need one more member in the East, and it will be an uneventful close to the rest of the divisions. I promise it's not a weighted circle. Next up, T McLean. And it looks like, well, it doesn't matter anyway because there's 4 in the East and 4 in the West. That was a useless spin. The rest of you all are going to be in the Central Division. T, welcome to the Central. Matthew Magic, welcome to the Central. Joe, you're in the Central as well. And Clark, C for Central or C for Clark. What a useless spin. What a very eventful way to pick the divisions. So, without any more hiccups in our giddy up today, let us proceed to our fateful 12 picks. So, if you'll follow me, I have a special guest who may be helping us out a little bit today. Do you want to pick some draft picks? Do you want to pick some draft picks? Yeah, let's go pick some draft picks. ready, go. Back up draft picks! And so, to determine our faithful 12 picks is Yogi. So, what we're going to be doing today is we have tennis balls. Each tennis ball, confirmation from Yogi, has a determined number on it. This one being number 2, which would correlate to number 2 in the league from last year, which is Kong. Well done. All right. So, I will shake up the balls. I will proceed to toss the bucket of balls 12 times, maybe more, depending on if Yogi can choose the 12th pick in the draft. If he decides to pick up a ball, drop one, and pick up another ball, it is his final decision which will be the next pick. So whichever ball that I retrieve from this young man will be the next pick. So, without further ado, for the 12th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft will be with the 12th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft will go to number 8, Matthew Swoboda. All right. Well done. And so, we'll go retrieve the remaining 11 balls. And so, with the 11th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft will go to with the 11th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft will go to number 11, Joe. Congratulations, Joe. You've earned the 11th pick. And so, we'll go retrieve the balls. Out of breath, but more than ready. Yogi! With the 10th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft, will go to So, with the 10th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft, will go to number 7 in our hearts, Keith Brown. And so, after Keith's 10th pick, we will go retrieve the remaining 10 balls. And so, with the 9th pick, Yogi, here. Pay attention, sit. And so, with the 9th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft, Yogi, go get it! And so, with the 9th pick that Yogi has chosen for the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft, we'll go to myself, the commissioner and 2-time champion. We will go retrieve the remaining 8 balls. With the 8th pick and the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft, we'll go to So, after much debate, the 8th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft will go to number 4, Shamik. We will go gather the remaining 7 balls. Here! Here! And so, our stubborn contestant will pick the 7th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft. Will go to with the 7th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft, we'll go to a very slubbery number 2, Colin Fernandez. Congratulations, Colin. You heard the 7th pick. And so, we will go retrieve the remaining 6 balls. Okay. Hey. And so, with the 6th pick, Yogi, here, with the 6th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft, we'll go to And so, after an extremely poor toss, but an excellent decision, the 6th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears draft will go to number 12, Matthew Clark, putting up stickers again, and putting up the 6th pick. We will go retrieve the remaining 5 balls. With the 5th pick and the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft will go to... Go get it! Good boy. And so, with a very difficult decision for our young contestant, we have chosen for the 5th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears fantasy draft will go to number 5, Eric Meador. Congratulations, Eric. Number 5 getting number 5. And so, we will retrieve the remaining 4 balls. The 4th pick And the 2016 Naperville Bears Fantasy Draft will go to... And so, with the 4th pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears Fantasy Draft, will go to number 6, Matthew Keller. Congratulations, you've earned the 4th pick. And so, we will grab the remaining 3 balls. And so, with only 3 choices remaining, we will pick the 3rd pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears Fantasy Draft. Will go to... And so, with the 3rd pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears Fantasy Draft goes to number 9, which is T. McLean. Congratulations, you have the 3rd pick in this year's draft. And so, with 2 balls remaining, we will go retrieve the last 2. 2 tennis balls remain for our young contestant, as he has the opportunity to pick the number 2 and the number 1 pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears Fantasy Draft. And so, without further ado, for the 2nd pick in the 2016 Naperville Bears Fantasy Draft goes to... And so, with the number 2 pick in this year's Fantasy Draft goes to number 10, Matthew Magic. And by process of elimination, the number 1 pick in this year's draft goes to Greg Feldkamp. Congratulations, Greg. And so, this does our lottery here in 2016. And so, I will read the picks in order, from 12 all the way down to 1. At 12, we'll be picking Matthew Sabota. 11, Joe, the father. 10, Keith Brown. 9, myself, Kevin, the commissioner. 8, Shamik. 7, Colin Fernandez. 6, Clark. 5, Eric Meador. 4, Matthew Keller. 3, T. McLean. 2, Matthew Magic. And number 1, Greg Feldkamp. Congratulations! And to round out the divisions, in the West Division, myself, Colin, Eric, and Keith. In the East, Greg, Shamik, Keller, and Matthew Sabota. And to round out the conclusive Central Division, T, Magic, Joe, and Clark. This concludes our 2016 Naperville Bears Fantasy Lottery. Thank you, and we will see you all in a couple of weeks.
Whoa, they say the world's your oyster, man, but oysters ain't for me. You're the belle of the ball, but you ain't my cup of tea. They always vote you best in show, but this doggy disagrees, 'cause I like life in Patty's Pub.